across the top headlines. 9 officials of Revenue Department suspends, including 1 doctor. State government permits constructions of buildings up to 7 stories. Aggrieved students of DM College Commerce staged protests over principal derelictions of duty. Congress protest turns violent for workers hurt in police action. Seven pull up for burning forests, felling trees. Kuding Dhabi Assam Rifle sees gold biscuits worth around 1.01 crore. And India records 3,095 new COVID cases, 5 days in last 24 hours. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. I'm your host Deemita. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV also requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. 9 officials of Revenue Department were suspended as they give land ownership certificates to civilians, demolishing the rules. Chief Minister Manipur in a press conference at his secretariat urged people to stop bribing and stated that government is there to proceed in systematically. Chief Minister Manipur directs any bureaucrats to clarify their misconduct before it's too late and cautioned that no compromise will be done after the government nabbed them. Chief Minister further highlighted that 2 MCS, 1 SCC and 6 officers of Revenue Department were wrongfully giving land rights to civilians. Besides, 1 doctor has also suspended for providing fake prescriptions to the court of the wrongdoings of officials, saying that they were struggling in ICU when court noticed them to show before the court and virtual court. Besides, a doctor of Reims who is in the scene has also notified for suspension. Chief Minister appealed to all the people to oppose bribing and corruptions in providing land ownership rights. He also cautioned all the bureaucrats of severe punishment if the bureaucrats did not specify their mistakes that they committed. Meanwhile, he highlighted that the government started taking actions against arrested Indian made foreign liquor IMFL sellers of Thawal district, asserting that samples of the seized alcohols were sent for testing to know the chemicals they added in the alcohols. However, consuming worthless alcohol can damage human organs. Treating someone live with alcohol for their income is unfortunate, terming that it is attempt to murder. To face such untoward scenario, he appealed legislatures, judiciary and executive to coordinate and support to root out the menace. Highlighting the deforestation in state for poppy plantations, Chief Minister exhorted that 50% of the forests were destroyed by poppy planters. He urged all to plant more trees in state and appealed people to support war on drugs.
Pau hau kip aidna chahi yankai tre sure molnom village gini hai adu ma chin mahabali da khunnama torga mahabali da su laiba adu mana thoksom tombai na maitai yamane sanjen loktagi adu ga thoksom bihari ena imnam khunong ona kade yamane torkanda mai je thalam bane kari semna bano kari chana bano any excuse ma tor ado koi police ki police team na timely intervene tor kanda phare aduna mayam da ina appeal tongning basi ngasi doctor ama ani ni suspend torise MCS officer ani ahum ne ai koi tongning de MCS ma phangna bo na ba kya warang ne khani but laibak mang na ba tor agadi zati sibu mang na ba tor agadi adu ga ai khoi da sit to budu hospital da admit tore na tor kan da go to the hospital do ga actually ai nare ICU lai den tor kan da nungalaga hospital da leram da officer do laibak ya fa ba to gudro.
Construction of buildings up to 7 stories has been allowed by the state government to safeguard paddy lands and to relieve pressure on agricultural lands lying in the outskirts of Imphal. Besides, the image shown is the ongoing building construction of quarters for government employees in Langol. Since the occurrence of earthquakes in Manipur is frequent, the building to follow all the safety procedures and laws during the constructions as Manipur lies in a seismic zone. Aggrieved students of the Manipur College of Commerce allegedly staged protests to resign Asim Nabachandra, principal of the college, as there were many loopholes in administration which give worse impact to the students of the college. Speaking to media, General Secretary of DM College of Commerce Student Union Ngambam Iris condemned the service extensions even after he completed his tenure. Since the principal holds administration in his hand, it gives disturbance to the smooth functioning of the college when he felt ill. Iris further demanded the authority concerned to appoint new principal as soon as possible.
Another principal government college student welfare another principal authority की माइके दा हान बोइने थमजगे अखोई की प्रिंसिपल दा अखोई हाना वाकत पर क्याम थमजगरे कॉलेज की ओइरिबा छात्र सिंगी क्लास चांग नाइन तौदबा अरगी एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सिस्टम पुंबा फेल होइबा लाइब्रेरी की सिस्टम पुलक फेल होइबा आउटडेटेड ओइबा लाइक म्याम थमजिनबा अखोई की अनोबा लाइक कई अपडेट तौबि हाबे मतमदा गूगल दगी येंगा पाव हाइबगुंबा सिगुंबा वाहे वता म्याम अमा थमबिबा लोइनाना अखोई की college da laiba teaching staff amasung non teaching staff singda amasung student union da coordination pb phajana watpa aduna maram oirga college gi administrative system amasung laiba system khuimakta loima collapse ta na mangpa chhatra singbu compromise tawra namthabiraga yanaba matam gi themjinbiraga losinaba honabiba.
OC Singha Inspector Thangpu Tonsing received reliable information of transport of contraband drugs from Singha to Churachandpur on the Tidim Road on Thursday. A team was set up led by OC Singha and started frisking checking at Sumchinvam village. EM was also requisitioned for the purpose. At around 11:30 p.m., two suspected vehicles, Dio black color and Activa red color without registration number were seen. The two vehicles were checked thoroughly in the presence of EM and civil witnesses. Two white jute bags containing 286 and 143 shop cases, respectively, of suspected brown sugar were found. On the spot, it was weighed and the weight came to be 5.148 kgs or 5,148 grams of brown sugar. The items were sealed at the spot in the presence of EM and civil witnesses. Two persons were consecutively arrested. They were identified as T. Thangmunlal, 28 years, son of Tunsan of Dailon village, Thanlon, Ferjol district, and Thang Somwan, 36 years, son of Gokhozam of Venungam, New Lamka, Churachandpur district. On preliminary interrogations, the accused disclosed that one bolero and white gypsy were expected to receive the illegal consignment near Haizang village. On arrival of the police station team, the two vehicles were found, but the occupants have abandoned the vehicle. The two vehicles were also seized in the case. Further, a case under NDNPS Act was registered for further investigations. The silent democratic candlelight protest of the Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee turned violent after 4 women members of the Manipur Pradesh Congress, Seva Dal and Youth Congress were hurt in police actions to control a candlelight protest in Imphal on Thursday. The injured volunteers include 3 members of Manipur Pradesh Congress, 1 member of Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress. Decrying the disqualifications of Congress leader as a member of the parliament and a subsequent order to vacate his official residence, members of Manipur Pradesh Seva Dal, Youth Congress, Mahila Congress and NSUI staged a candlelight protest in Imphal. The protesters marched towards Kangla Nongchupthong and staged a protest there with the banner reading "Democracy in Danger." A scuffle broke out between the protesters and the police after on-lady police personnel used the candle held by 1 Congress woman protesters while MPCC Vice President Tilotama was briefing the media. Chanting slogans, the protesters returned to Congress Bhavan. While the protesters were staging protests in front of Congress Bhavan chanting slogans, police fired smoke bombs leading to the injury of the Congress workers. The injured protesters were rushed to Jennings Hospital and it is reported that all are now in stable condition. The candlelight protest led by MPCC Vice President L. Tilotama and Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress President N. Popilal was an overall initiative of the MPCC to show solidarity to Rahul Gandhi. Initially, the protesters were allowed to march till the western gate of the Kangla fort. However, a confrontations broke out between the police and protesters at the gate of Congress Bhavan after the protesters were forced to return from the Kangla gate. Police resorted to firing off tear gas cells and smoke bombs to disperse the mob. A team of MPCC led by President K. Meghachandra rushed to Jennings Hospital to take care of the injured persons.
Sri Adani ga Sri Modi ga kari mari lainage Modi ke dugum laba sagai da paklamba mioi kharana huran bagi thabak mayam ama jadharami base Sri Modi ki intentional oiba mut yawra bazana gaina hang basidai sidai makoina makhata na hanglak pataragadi parliament ki floor ni na koi khumda ba yararo edana paghattana makoina Sri Rahul da dugum laba penalty pirakba maral natana maral thirakba asigum laba diversion nama pira bagi damakta media da dugum laba manipulate tawna bagi damakta issue divert tawna bagi damakta Sri Narendra Modi na lit tawba Bharatiya Janata Party kangun honorak pase Congress Party na condemn tawi
Sri Rahul Gandhi Praja Singh damakta parliament kholaulaw Adani ki maram da praja te kholaulaw parliament kholaulaw India ki lanthum ba pura hura laga chat kharawani Ram Modi Mehul Choksi Vijay Mallya Lalit Modi na chingpa singi mayok ta kholaulaw dun lay Sri Rahul Gandhi bu makoy na ki bana maram moira ka chathari be attack ase masina tai that ruling government has opposition buki praja singi yai phana na magi taudraba sarkar ase masina development taudraba si lauthora ani ena kupchal laga atop makhal makhagi allegation mayam si base laibak thi Manipur na su Bharatiya Janata Party yade machin khakta nan ba sarkar ni kumai nang na ba sunu sang ba sarkar mai nan hal laga farewell lovely tai ba sarkar adu da khoina kai hong ai da thaja ba thamde.
7 individuals who were directly or indirectly involved in starting forest fires and felling trees at the surrounding hills of Kongbomaru Life-Farmland have been arrested by police. Briefing media persons at his Porampad office this evening, Imphale's SP KSH Chief Kante said that they were informed by some people who went to offer prayers at Kongbomaru Life-Farmland about forest fires and the felling of trees. Acting on information, a combined team of commandos and Sagonmang police stations moved to the area and launched an investigation. In the course of the investigation, 2 individuals were pulled off at around 1 p.m. on Thursday. Together with those people who went to offer prayers at the sacred site, the police team managed to put off the forest fire and 2 persons who were involved in starting the forest fire were arrested. They have been identified as Dongkhomang Khongsai alias Mangcha, 30 years, son of Ngamkan, and Sasang alias Hobisang Khongsai, 27 years, son of Kampu, both hailing from Kanomphai, Kangpopi district. acting on the disclosure of Dongkhomang and Sasang Thokchom Tomba alias Ibungamacha, 54 years, son of Let Ibobi of Sanjembam Infalis, and Thokchom Mangiyaima, 54 years, son of Let Parijat of Yumnam Khunau Awanglekai, were also arrested for felling trees. They revealed that Paumang Haukip, 62 years, son of Let Nekai, and Thangpao Haukip, 48 years, son of Let Hemjamang, both belonging to Kanomphai, were also involved in starting forest fires. As such, Paumang Haukip and Thangpao Haukip were also arrested, Sipkanta said. The 6 individuals were arrested for starting forest fire and felling trees, disclosed that they were acting at the behest of SD Molnom village chief Hempao Haukip, 57 years, son of Led Semdo, the SP conveyed. Subsequently, Henpao Haukip was also pulled up from his Mahabali residence. To a query raised by media persons, the Imphalis SP, citing officials of the Forest Department, said that the area where the arrested individuals started forest fires and felled trees belongs to unclassified category under the jurisdictions of Kangpopi Forest Division. As starting forest fires and felling trees without necessary permits are illegal, all 7 of them have been arrested and a FIR has been registered against them at Sagolmang Police Station, Sifkanta said, warning that befitting actions would be taken up if anyone is found starting forest fires or felling trees without permissions from authorities concerned. The SP appealed to all the people to refrain from such illegal activities.
Appeal to Janimadi, Hosikangi, Singi, Awaba, the Teneriba problem, Singsi, Kogi, Sarkarnasu, the civil society organization, awareness speed in a Kotana. Tauri, may Tabiganu, Lamay Tabiganu, sing my Singawa, the Gi, Lamay Koktoga, Popit Hab, Kotong of Mamsigi against the Kana drive Satari. Satari name Rakshida, government instruction, government can sing Sibu, I Lady Buck and sing Sibu Ki, the Vamonda, I am Nasum Patobasi, Koi Labactivini, Edoga Kanagumana, Matung Taba, Tarugaso, Koi Chapsa actions, minor affair to the Napab, Bakwina, Lokot Kanaduna, Praza Sing the Sugumba. Tabaksi Tobiganu, Haina, District Police in Police site appeal to.
And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 km away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration commence and open for 2023 and 24 session.
The legendary brand Vespa was born in 1946. The Vespa has a unique design with a V-shaped grille to complement its sleek cast. The Piaggio emblem at the front gives you the pride of ownership. Innovative appearance. The design was inspired by the wasp, hence the name Vespa.
Adom gari macha darkar oibibra? Supnagi minute kuntragi manungda document ichang changdana Vespa mati Aprilia gi apamba model sing supna dagi lupa lising tara khaktang puthok piduna loan unalaw bayabagi khudong chaba pizare. Akupa marul kidamak contact tobirau 9089895330 amadi 9615823252 Tulasi Motors Private Limited Thangmaiban amadi Sangay Pro Kudong Chaba si Mangan Bigano ngasi mag-contact tobirau terms and conditions apply.
The pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. Technopol Battalion 20 Assam Rifles Khuding Thabi outpost have arrested an individual with 10 pieces of gold biscuits on Thursday. The arrested person has been identified as Lenjamang Lungdim, son of S.H. Ngamsai Lungdim of Ngamkhai Veng Molhoi Part 1 More. The AR recovered 10 pieces of gold biscuits from his possession. The recovered gold biscuits weighed around 1,660 grams. The total value is estimated to be around Rs 1.01 crore. According to report, the said individuals driving a black-colored numberless scooty Vespa SXL from More towards Imphal. He concealed the gold biscuits in his shoes. He was arrested at PVCP Khuding Thabi around 10:30 am of March 30 while he was ferrying the whole biscuits to Imphal. The apprehended individuals along with the recovered items were handed over to More Customs Department. A 27-year-old Mizo Lal Fakswala, whose nickname is Valtia, residing in Rikhodar village in Indo-Myanmar's border region, passed away after a prolonged illness since 2020. Valtia was born on January 15, 1996 at Rikhodar village on the Myanmar side of the Indo-Myanmar border. He was believed to be the fattest Mizo alive before he passed away. His coffin's dimensions of 7 feet in length, 4 feet 6 inches wide and 2 feet 6 inches high may also set records for the largest single coffin of sorts in Mizoram. He died at Mercy Hospital in Jokatar village, Champai district. In Madhya Pradesh, at least 35 devotees died after the roof of a well collapsed during a Ram Navami function at a temple in Indore yesterday. Police Commissioner of Bhopal, Markan Duskar, said rescue and relief work is still going on. According to official sources, more than 40 devotees fell into the well after the accident of Baleshwar Mahadev Julelal Temple in Indore. President Draupadi Murmu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and many other leaders have condoled the death of people and prayed for a quick recovery of the injured. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced an ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees to be given to the next of kin of its deceased, while the injured would be given 50,000 rupees from the PM Relief Fund. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has given instructions to investigate the incident. Chief Minister said that the family of the deceased would be provided with a relief amount of 5 lakh rupees each by the state government. Along with free treatment, an amount of 50,000 rupees each will be provided to the injured. Various agencies including NDRF, SDRF and Army contingent are engaged in rescue and relief work. India witnessed a single-day rise of 3,095 fresh COVID-19 cases, with the active case load increasing to 15,208 according to the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare's latest update. The death toll has risen to 5,30,867, with 5 people succumbing to the infections, 1 each reported by Goa and Gujarat, and 3 reconciled by Kerala in a span of 24 hours. The daily positivity was recorded at 2.61%, while the weekly positivity was peaked at 1.19%. The total tally of the COVID cases was recorded at 4.47 crore. The active cases now comprise 0.03% of total infections, while the national recovery rate has been recorded at 98.78%, according to the ministry's website. Meanwhile, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal will hold a meeting today to review the COVID-19 situations amid a spread in cases in the national capital, officials said. A ferry carrying about 250 passengers and a crew caught fire in the southern Philippines and 31 people drowned or died in the blaze and were discovered later on Thursday. A provincial governor, Jim Hatamand of the southern island of Basilan, said that many of those rescued had jumped off the MV Lady Mary Joytree in panic in the height of the fire and were plucked from the sea by the Coast Guard. The search and rescue efforts were continuing for at least 7 missing passengers. Now in sports news, in cricket, the 16th editions of the Indian Premier League IPL is all set to be played between Gujarat Titans (GT) and Chennai Super Kings (CSK) at Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, Gujarat today at 7:30 p.m. At present, Indian Premier League is set to play with 10 teams in total, which makes a total of 70 league matches, excluding the playoff and a final match which decides the winner. As many as 12 venues from across the length and breadth of the country will host the marquee league, with the iconic Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad serving as the curtain raiser today. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. 9 officials of Revenue Department suspended, including 1 doctor. State government permits constructions of buildings up to 7 stories. Aggrieved students of DM College Commerce stage protest over principal derelictions of duty. Congress protest turns violent, 4 workers hurt in police action. Seventh puller for burning forests, felling trees. Kuding Thabia Assam Rifle seized gold biscuits worth around 1.01 crore. And India records 3,095 new COVID cases, 5 days in last 24 hours. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV English News. Thank you and have a great day.